Up next, we have a rapier demo with our good friends, Cody and Heather.
A rapier demo? Wah-ba-ba-ba? Now, rapiers are the big clubby swords, right? The huge ones that the barbarians used.
No.
Why are you carrying a car antenna? What is its function? All right, Colossal Cody, you got a few words for these folks?
Good afternoon, everybody. It is my pleasure to talk to you today about a weapon everyone recognizes and nobody knows how to fight with. Late 16th century swept-hilt Italian rapier.
Woo!
Now, for the test later.
Unlike the big brutish weapons you saw my colleagues fighting with earlier today, this is a weapon of finesse. The Spanish call it destreza, means dexterity. First thing you will notice is this weapon has a very long blade. That gives me an extreme advantage in reach. I can stab my opponent without them even threatening me.
It's like a gun!
However, it is a light blade, and if my opponent is expecting my attacks, there is nothing I can do about it. And because it is long, if they get inside the sword, I'm basically screwed.
Could you try fighting better?
I'll get to you later. My opponent can also parry much heavier on my attack. So, while reach is an advantage, it is not the be-all and end-all. So let my training dummy get her other sword here. So rapier fighting with dexterity becomes these very, very small movements until you find an opening where your opponent makes a mistake and you thrust controlling their sword, well, they get impaled. And it's a good day for me. If your opponent is especially terrible, you can forget all this fancy sword work and just go straight in for a thrust and hopefully hit them like I did not.
We can't all just hit targets that are standing perfectly still.
It takes skill to hit a still target. So, just so everyone knows, this sword is as heavy as the long swords you saw them fighting with earlier. It is not light, and I am wielding it with one hand, which makes them big sissies. So, however, because most of the weight is at the back, it means you can actually use your offhand to both bat your opponent's blade away and control their sword.
Nice. Woo!
Slap it out! Get in there! Oh!
Because I'm wearing gloves, my hands would not be that badly cut. The other thing about rapiers is it is one of the only times you will actually fight with a second weapon. Because dual wielding is awesome. Yes! This here is a parrying dagger. And you can use it to both control your opponent's sword and stab them in the face.
Yes.
Let's see! Get her! Oh! Come on, stab her good. Oh no! Cody, that was not stabbing her good.
Win some, you lose some.
In your demonstration, you're supposed to win them all.
You taught me well, Kieran. The rapier was considered a very dangerous weapon to use for both parties. It was eventually outlawed because too many people were killing each other in mutual duels. It did eventually evolve to the French small sword, which had its later evolution as the modern Olympic épée. So this year is the very beginning genesis of modern Olympic fencing. Thank you. Now I will show you how this actually works in start.
Wonderful, thank you, Cody. Guys, don't cheer too much for him. He hates puppies.
Ah.
Okay, he hates them.